John, alright you apes. And that's not racist. We're gonna be responding to a rampaging huntress in training. No unnecessary violence or casualties. Set your weapons to stun. Target appears to be unresponsive to any form of communication. So don't even bother with shouting at her to surrender. Troopers, sir, yes sir. The dropship nears Vale. John, all units jump. Elm, it's a good day to die. Baba, I think it's a good day to retreat. Elm, nonsense jump. The troops then make their way to the ruins of the club and saw. Ruby, Young? Is that you? Young, hey sis. Ruby, what are you doing here? Young, that's a long story. Would you kindly tell us in full detail? The sisters look to armored soldiers aiming their guns at Young. Ruby, hey, it's you guys again. Young, Ruby? You know them? Ruby, they're the guys that helped stop the Torchwick's robbery. They have jetpacks. John, well ho touching. But the fact of the matter stands. Your sister is in direct violation of Article 327. You're under arrest. Young, whoa, what are you talking about? Article 327? John, any person who deliberately caused damage to another's property is guilty of malicious mischief. Someone crawled to his leg and begged. Junior, he, LLLP, she attacked. Us? Young, what he's a criminal. John, Junior Shion, underground information broker, there's no current legal crimes pending. Unlike you. Young, hell no. I didn't do anything wrong. John, the destroyed club over there, and the injured owner begged to differ. Ruby, maybe we can talk this out? Elm, the law is the law, you break it, there's gonna be consequences. Young, oh that's asshole. She then took a stance as the squad gets ready. John, take her down. The troopers opened fire as she then used her gauntlets to avoid the incoming hail of gunfire as the Red Reaper couldn't decide to help her sister since she's already been warned not to break any more rules. The troopers are struggling against an agile target. Seems like Rico needs to enhance target practice and ask Dr. Polandina to improve the targeting systems. She then got a few troopers downed. Baba, she's too fast. Dutch, watch it. Baba, you watch it. John, I guess I should add more CQC, this is a disaster. 101, come on we can take her. Baba, ladies first. Gio, no freaking way I'm going in. Young, take this. Baba, help. Then a bullhead was approaching the scene of the crime and seized the chaos. Ashbin, now this is concerning. Glinda, please let it not be a future headache. As she rubs her temples. Back to the fight. Baba, oh shit. Dutch, mommy. 101, this is bullshit. Elm, sheesh, lost patrol. Okay, this one is mine. Elm discards her rifle and hands it over to John and then cracks her knuckles. Young, oh you're approaching me? Elm, oh I'll make sure you pay for everything. Elm then charges Yang and a fierce melee ensues. Elm was the foremost CQC specialist among the mobile infantry. Blonde is Elm, Rin is Yang. At the end, Elm won with a suplex. Then a bullhead lands and opens its doors to reveal the headmaster and headmistress of Beacon. Ashbin, the rumored General Rico. Glinda was on guard on the rest of the troopers on standby while the others were being tended by the medic. Ashbin, please refrain from harming my future student. They look to the girl whose head. John, that girl has charges on her name, property damage, aggravated assault, resisting arrest, and inflicting bodily harm on government personnel. Ashbin, I will deal with her as I see fit, and I'll be talking to her father. John, if you're talking house arrest, I wouldn't recommend it. She should be barred from ever being a licensed huntress. Ruby, HUI, that's not fair. John, Life ain't fair, brat. If she listened and accepted the arrest, her crimes should be less grievous. But she had to raise a fist towards my men. That's on her, and she should pay the price. Ruby, but... John, no buts. Ashbin, the punishment is up to me, General. John, typical PR stunt. I don't want to hear it. You people are the reason people who deserves to be punished gets away. Elm, General, everyone is accounted for. John, good prep for evac. Elm salutes and calls in a dropship. Ashbin, I know James can be pragmatic, but he can't overrule the council even with his 2 seats. John, if politics and bureaucracy can't save the world, it's planning and action. Glinda, please calm down. John, is this really the time for another lecture, Aunt Glinda? Calm is the last thing we need. Calm is what lost us mantle. What we really need to hit the enemy hard and hitting them now. Precisely where it hurts. Ashbin, a direct assault on the enemy will provoke retaliation and lead to incalculable losses. I won't endanger innocent lives. John, and yet you don't mind endangering those who serve you. I will not lead my men in your suicide campaign. Ozma. John overheard a conversation between his father and Ashbin. Ashbin's eyes widen. Was he eavesdropping on his father's conversations with him? John, mobile infantry on the bounce. They board their ship and begin to leave as someone tries to speak to him. Glinda, John, your mother's worried sick, please contact her soon. John, I will. Ashbin, please consider my offer to take residence here in Vale. Beacon will cover for you. John, if I do, and I don't believe I will, do not treat my men as pawns. Then they make their way back to the FAS Whitley. Later Grimm were once again forming a few miles out of Vale's farthest territory away from detection. Haggy, sir, I've received word that another fast attack ship has begun construction. John, good in the men? Haggy, nay, refugees from villages being scouted by Sergeant Ace's forces has swelled up our ranks. John, good. Haggy, sir, something is happening outside of Menagerie, but we're still trying to find it out. John, keep an eye out, Captain. Me and my troopers are gonna get some well-deserved rest.